Korea is third in OECD country member as average annual hours actually work per worker. It seems like I'm working very hard. True, so Korean people work way too much and they have no lives. So I thought this might be interesting to make a video on how much Korean people actually earn as well as their working condition. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments if Korean salary are better or worse than your country. So if you have any questions, you can get all your questions in the comments. Obviously there are exceptions to this average, but there is average in every country. So I just want to keep everything simple. That's how we work in this video. So first of all, just to give you some background, if you don't already know, Korea has 10th in the world. Just behind us in Canada, it's pretty considerable, with Korea only having a landmass the size of you would never expect as such a small country to have such high production rate. Then when it comes to the minimum wage in Korea ain't that bad. In fact, Korea has the 13th highest minimum wage in all the world. See here? Better than Japan? One thing you should know, most of part-time jobs in Korea only get paid minimum wage. Does your country do the same? If I only get paid minimum wage, I definitely will fly to Australia, the highest minimum wage country. So we have just checked the minimum wage, then how many days off Korean have? New Year, Lunar New Year, Independence Day, Buddha's birthday, Children's Day, Memorial Day, National Liberation Day, Thanksgiving Day, National Foundation Day of Korea, Christmas, the Korean Alphabet Day. Total 15 days. 15 of public national holidays per year, which is seemingly quite a lot compared to most countries. After I check out the statistic, I was like, oh really? I mean, just looking at this list, the US is all the way down. And here is the thing, what happens, it overlaps with the weekend. When a legal holiday overlapped with the weekend, it was generally just gone. And this year there were 5 legal holidays overlapped with the weekends. Many were so depressed with that news. Just recently in June, Alternative Holiday Act was passed, so now we are getting back our holiday. There is also annual paid. On top of that, in Korea by law, you have to have 15 days of annual paid leave. I don't know how many companies actually abide by the annual leave rules. At least I can say many Koreans start to think we are working too much, at the same time raising the issue about work-life balance. Since then, the government started 52-hour work week system that employee maximum working hour is 52 hours in a week. Push-up rule after setup time, after 6 p.m. or the computer is set to shut down automatically. These are big changes in Korea. I think Korea is in the transition toward work-life balance life. So now it's time to start getting to the middle of the conversation and talk about the actual salaries. Before we get into the specifics of various jobs here in Korea, the total average salary here is 37,000 annually. So let's get to the details. I found the average status data for 622 jobs, but it will take too much time to talk about all, so I just picked 5 jobs you might be interested. First, top seller job. Top seller job is cost pilot. Is this job familiar to you in your country? I didn't know even it exists. Cost pilots are pilots costing vessels, and they make around 111,000 US. Let me know how this compares to you in your country. Second, foreign English teacher. You might be interested in working in Korea. Do you want to teach English in Korea? I found out foreign English teachers make 36,000 USD. How does it sound to you? Is it enough for you to come to Korea? Third, Java developer, 28,000 USD. As far as I know, depending on their career, it starts from bottom but goes up very fast. Government employee, 27,000 USD. You know how crazy it is to become a government employee in Korea? Since our economy is not good now, many people want to get stable job in Korea. Many college graduates apply for the test to become government employee. They normally spend a year for studying, and only 1 out of 35 people can pass. It's kind of big social issue in Korea. You know, our time is limited. Many young people spend too much time for nothing eventually. Fifth, big companies employ. In Korea, big companies such as Samsung, LG, Hyundai take a large portion of the economy. Some of Koreans even say Korea is not Republic of Korea but Republic of Samsung. It's so much competitive to get in those companies. Only 1 out of 1,000 can pass. How much do people who pass such a difficult competition get paid? Here, average salary of Samsung, LG, Hyundai. Samsung is 100,000, LG is around 70,000 USD, Hyundai is 75,000 USD. You might think executive boards affect the average. As an example of Samsung Semiconductor department, Samsung first year annual salary is 41,000 US. Samsung has full incentive for employee in a year. Assuming Samsung Electronics achieves its biggest goal, they can earn bonus around 85% of their annual salary, which is 76,000 US in first year. Awesome, right? Now you know why Korean people will want to get in big companies, spending more than a year for their bar test. What do you guys think about Korea's salary, and how does it compare to you and your country? Is that better? Is it worse? Let me know in the comments. If you guys like this video, help me out and hit that like button. If you guys want to see what I'm doing on the daily, check out my Instagram. You want to see more Korean things, you want to see more daily life video, I have so much more to come. And so if you want to see any of that, hit that subscribe button and the bell button. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.